You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
These guys always get the last word. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 hilarious action hero one-liners.
We're married.
Consider that a divorce.
Please be advised, the following clip contains mature content.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Number 10, Boomstick, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness.
I'll swallow your soul!
Come get some.
Kicking off our list is the S-Smart clerk who finds himself thrown into medieval times. Wasting no time, he shows the population why they shouldn't mess with him, resulting in cinema's simplest and most iconic firearms description.
This is my boomstick!
Even better, after returning to the present, he gets to showcase his boomstick once more, this time while on the job.
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Number 9, Diplomatic Immunity, Lethal Weapon 2. Even though Mel Gibson plays the crazy one in this buddy cop action sequel, it's Danny Glover's Detective Murtaugh who manages to deliver all the funniest lines. A close runner-up is this ultra-literal quip.
Nailed them both.
But the top prize goes to the line he spouts after demonstrating how unimpressed he was with this apartheid-loving bad guy's immunity status.
Diplomatic immunity!
It's just been revoked.
Number 8, Welcome to Earth, Independence Day.
Oh no, you did not shoot that green shit at me.
When the planet comes under full-scale alien attack, leave it to the Fresh Prince to take the fight to the enemy.
Who's the man? Huh? Who's the man? Wait till I get another plane.
Getting led off course from his squadron by an alien attack craft, he ultimately gets downed alongside his foe. Despite the massacre of his squadron and the brutal crash landing, Smith goes the extra mile to make sure his close encounter is of the badass kind.
Welcome to Earth.
Number 7, The Cure, Cobra.
Hey, dirtbag. You're a lousy shot. I don't like lousy shots. You wasted a kid. For nothing. Now I think it's time to waste you.
Here, we find Sly playing a cop who is more than capable of pulling off the sunglasses indoors look. Entering a supermarket being held over by a deranged hostage taker, he shows us just how badass he is. After taking his time and sipping on a warm can of product placement, he confronts the bomb-carrying perp and calls his bluff face to face.
I'll blow this whole place up!
Go ahead. I don't shop here.
Seems a bit callous, but he has his reasons.
I'm a hero of the new world!
You're a disease. And I'm the cure.
Hey, how'd he get into the fridge anyway? Number 6, Stick Around, Predator.
Go! Get to the chopper!
In this flick, Arnie plays an elite special forces member who ventures into guerrilla territory in Central America to rescue hostages before the murderous alien hunter ever shows up. During this mission, Arnie delivers his signature shoot-from-the-hip style violence and even takes time to grace us with an awesome one-liner.
Knock, knock.
No, not the knock-knock joke. We're talking about this one.
Stick around.
Number 5, Circumcisions, Blind Fury.
I suggest aspirin for that headache.
What headache?
The title says it all in this flick about a blind Vietnam War veteran turned samurai who uses his uncanny senses to go after kidnappers. He's more than happy to use his sharp blade and even sharper tongue to find his answers.
I also do circumcision.
Number 4, Bubblegum, They Live.
You get out or I call the cops.
Call the cops? You know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
In this science fiction film, our upper class is made up of terrifying skeletal aliens who are disguised due to a signal that conceals their appearance and fills the world with subliminal consumer messages. When Rowdy Roddy Piper discovers the truth with a pair of special sunglasses, he decides to save the world in the only way he knows how.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Number 3, Ribs, Action Jackson.
Mellow out.
Carl Weathers plays a beefed-up cop who stumbles upon a conspiracy, only to find himself feeling a bit hot under the collar. Thankfully, his buddy saves him in the nick of time.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. Call
After the duo squash, shock, and even explode a henchman, Jackson gets to ask the fire-obsessed assassin the ultimate question.
Barbecue, huh? How do you like your ribs?
Classic. Number 2, Steam Commando.
Come on, Bennett. Throw away that chicken shit gun. I just want to pull a trigger. Put a knife in me.
This time around, Arnie plays a retired Black Ops operative who discovers that his entire unit has been killed and his daughter has been kidnapped.
And if you want your kid back, then you gotta cooperate. Right?
Wrong.
Forced to carry out a political assassination by his former colleagues, Arnie instead decides to go commando. When his old buddy tries to get into Arnie's head, he breaks off a section of piping and uses it to vent his frustration.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Number 1, Blood Bank, Hard to Kill.
That's for my wife. You and die.
And the prize for the best action movie one-liner goes to Steven Seagal. As a cop who uncovers the dirty dealings of a corrupt politician, his wife is killed and he was shot into a coma. Awakening several years later, after repeatedly hearing the senator's political catchphrase in his head,
And you can take that to the bank.
he mutters this intense and creepy threat.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
Boy, that was awkward. Agree with our list?
Groovy.
Which movie hero one-liner cracks you up?
I hope this teaches you crime doesn't pay.
For more hilarious top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
And you go in pieces, asshole.